You see, Parashat Yitro, Torah tells us that HaKadosh Baruch Hu does nisim, that miracles all the time, all generation, but there are only a few people that they hear. Vayishma Yitro. Torah starts, Yitro heard. And Vayishma Yitro koyim yavon shmeh vayavo. In other words, a lot of people, first of all, some people don't hear the messages of life. Hashem sends messages all the time. It's a matter of hearing and listening to the messages. Some people don't hear the messages of what Hashem gives to them. Some others, they understand the messages and they act upon. Therefore, that is what Yitro did. Yitro heard the message and he did something about it. Now, what did he do? He came to Moshe Rabbeinu, and Torah tells us that he came with his wife and children. The children, they came with the children, Gershom and Eliezer. Now, what does that mean? Now, one portion have a debate whether Yitro came after Matan Torah or before Matan Torah. If we say that Yitro came after Matan Torah, that means to say that now his wife and children are coming to Moshe Rabbeinu. That means to say that his wife and children missed all of the 10 Makot, and more than that, they missed to experience Har Sinai physically. Now Rashi tells us what's going on. How come they missed? Rashi says that when Moshe Rabbeinu came to Mitzrayim, Aaron went to greet them, and Aaron asked Moshe, Mi halalu, who are these people? Moshe said, this is my wife and my children. Aaron told him, where are you taking them? I'm taking to Mitzrayim. Aaron told Moshe Rabbeinu, on those that are in Mitzrayim, the Kahar Israel that are in Mitzrayim, we are suffering, we are pained. How to get them out? Now you want to add your wife and children on them, to add to them, to add to our pain, our suffering, how to get them out? Told Moshe Rabbeinu accepted, says Aaron is right, and says go to Bet Avicha, and then not Shiben. Now the Farshim say, what's the debate here between Moshe and Aaron? Now the word Moshe thought whatever Aaron said, but Moshe wanted to take his wife and children, because Moshe Rabbeinu said at the end of the day, they're going to see the miracles of HaKadosh Baruch Hu. They're going to see the Makot. They're going to see how does HaKadosh Baruch Hu punishes Mitzrayim. And finally they come to Har Sinai. They're going to experience Har Sinai. This is good for my wife and children to see. But Aaron says, don't make a mistake. Don't make a mistake. That's true. There are plagues and Makot in Mitzrayim. They're going to see the great hand of HaKadosh Baruch Hu, the greatest miracle on earth. But you are bringing them to Makom Tumah. You are exposing them to some place that's Tameh. There is a Tumah there. Aaron told Moshe Rabbeinu, my dear brother, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. Unbelievable yesod in life. Unbelievable yesod in life. If parents, a lot of parents, they would listen to this word of Torah, they would have had their children to be next to them safe and in peace. Torah is telling us any exposure has its own cost. You can't tell me that, I'm going there. It's good. There's a mitzvah there. There is a miracle there. There is the greatest miracle there. There is a Har Sinai there. They learn Torah, they learn mitzvah. It's so good. Don't make a mistake. It's Yetzer Hara. Yetzer Hara is cheating us. Yetzer Hara is getting into our machane of Shekhinah, machane of Israel. Yetzer Hara went in the mind of Moshe Rabbeinu and it convinced him, this is good for your children. But Aaron, who was in Mitzrayim, He felt the tumah. He understood the level of tumah. He understood the intensity of tumah. He says, my dear brother Moshe, this is not a good idea. This is not a good idea. No matter how much makom of tumah offers, no matter what they're gonna give to us, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. To be safe from makom of tumah is better. It's better. And that's the way that Yitzhara comes to a person. So it says, there is a miracle, there is this, there is that. But all is nothing. In other words, the greatest education, the greatest intimacy, and to be relationship with HaKadosh Baruch Hu is not to have exposure to all of this tumah. One exposure makes it. Chas v'shalom, we are losing all of this youth and all of these people because of exposure. When one exposure makes it, that was very dangerous. Aharon told Moshe Rabbeinu, don't misunderstand, don't miscalculate. This is the wrong calculation, it's not the right calculation. Right calculation is to be safe. Let them go, let them not to sit in Makot, let them not to be by Har Sinai, let them be in a safe place. It's worth it, it's better. It's better for them and it's better for everybody to be in a safe place.